So, we won the game. Like, that's it. That's Team of Annihilation, everyone.
So thank you for joining in on DadBodDnd Plays Team of Annihilation. Be sure to follow us wherever DadBodDnd can be found. Twitter, podcast, Reddit, Discord, which is below.
DadBodDnd.com.
DadBodDnd.com. We got this sweet website.
Sweet.
From the Geo sites.
YouTube, GeoCities, yeah.
Little Angel Fire.
Angel Fire. Yeah, so just Google DadBodDnd. We're the first search that comes up finally. Yeah, so last night we did a podcast. We've been sprinkling in some DadBod plays. We played some PUBG. We played some Overwatch. It's been fun.
Got our salt and take for the week on Overwatch.
Yeah, it was. We're playing casual. We're not going into competitive yet. We gotta wait for Travis. So with all
Soon.
that said. Remember, if you do have Amazon Prime, you can link that to your Twitch account and get a free sub to any channel you'd like once a month. I do want to thank Inked and Ignorance already for 100 bits. That's awesome right off the start. He is a gorgeous, gorgeous Canadian, and his pipes froze, so hopefully that gets better for him. Any other announcements y'all want? I do want to say we did hit 500 followers on Twitter, which is pretty awesome.
Woo.
Yeah. We're at 503 today, and it's freaking awesome and amazing. I didn't think we'd ever get there. So, appreciate everybody's love. But let's go ahead and get into the Tomb of Annihilation. So you guys finally made it through level 4. And without anybody dying, you guys, Binks and Willow were successfully extracted from the mirror, which also came another 4-armed giant stone gargoyle and a minotaur. You also found the protector, Lula Canoe.
Don't do it. Why did you do it again?
I can't say it. It's the worst. You found a protector of the old queen, Napaka, which goes by the name of Lu. And you have found your way down to level 5. You decided to take the jump down the center shaft and found yourself on a cog of some sort that you found as you kind of traversed into the other one. Nothing has come up yet. You guys haven't found any little secrets or anything, and you made your way to a control panel. So I posted this in the chat for everybody, or not in the chat, in Discord for everybody, but I will pull it up so everybody can see it in the game. It is the control panel that you're looking at.
I love this picture, though.
It is great. It is.
It's kind of, it's really artsy in it.
When I first saw it, like on my phone in a small version, I thought it was one of those Labo kits for the Nintendo Switch. I was like, why the fuck is he sharing that?
So let me be clear. On the back wall, if you remember, I'll reread the description of the control room. At a 4-foot-high, 7-foot-wide iron lectern in the middle of this rusty iron-plated room is topped by a slanted control panel. Set into the control panel are a gold lever with a star-shaped handle, 2 dials in red and blue, and 2 buttons of the same color. Wall engravings behind the control panel show 5 groups of circles, with a small crystal embedded in the wall under each one. The crystal under the configuration labeled 3 glows bright green. 3 6-inch diameter rusty pipes jut from the wall above the engraving.
So I assume we're all in this room. Like, did we officially make our way in there?
I think everybody said they went in, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Looking at the picture, it looks like there's some stuff coming out of the pipes. Can I take a gander? Does it match the stuff that's on the ground?
You think it's important, but it's not.
You could do a perception check.
Yes, I would love to do that. That's a 19.
A 19. You see that it is that same slime that is located pretty much throughout the area.
Yeah, I definitely relay that to the group. Just, two and two together. It looks like that slimy stuff's coming out of these pipes, so we may have to choose correctly. I imagine this room fills up. I mean, I was already almost drowned by wine. I don't want to be drowned by green goo.
Well, I mean, it looks to me like if you turn the levers and pull, I think we can get different configurations of the rooms, right? So the gym is lighting up under the one it's currently configured at. And so I'm going to try and, looking at number 3, can I figure out, so if we've got top left, top right, bottom middle of number 3, top left is where we came in, correct? And we are currently in bottom middle. Can I put that together?
We kind of came in the middle.
But we walked through one of the rooms. So
Yeah, but we only walked through one to get, and then
and then there was an
offshoot.
then there's an offshoot.
So what you guys came in to this green room with the spongy
right,
and then you walked through this room, and now you're
onto the second dial.
onto the second dial, and now you're over here in the control panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the control panel could be one of those golden, like, it is. Check it out. The symbol on the bottom of the middle cog is a little table.
Okay.
So I think if we turn, I think we need to get to number 1 because number 1 has an opening
Oh, that's true.
into the top right.
Okay, and we think that might be it. I mean, because number 4 has an opening in the top. Like
But the middle
left.
doesn't match it.
Yeah, so we don't have an opening on.
Oh,
We
that
can't
doesn't-
get
that's
from
right.
the one that we're in to the middle one that we started in, and we can't get from the middle one to the outer one.
We didn't. I don't think we started in the middle one. I think we started. So if it's left, middle, right, and the way number 3 is oriented, we came in on left, walked into middle, and are now in an offshoot room.
I think we started in the middle.
Question to the party: Do we need to go check out that hallway in that first room we went just to?
I kind of feel like this is important.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to make get a full picture, but
I mean, I'm for
all right.
whatever, but I
So so if we think we need to get the configuration to 1,
well
I
there's
feel like we're in the star room, which would be the one. I don't know. Anyway, that we wouldn't have gotten from. Oh no,
I know this is very thrilling for all of our viewers out there. Sorry, we're studying this picture. We're trying to figure this out. Let's just push buttons, see what happens.
let's just touch everything.
Nare?
You first.
Your Highness.
Well, it looks like we got 2 dials with 3 different notches, the red and the blue dials, and then we got 2 buttons, and then we got the gear shift.
It's odd that the buttons and the knobs are alternating.
Yeah, that it's bothering me. And then 5 different configurations, but there's 6 total notches. But so those 2 are straight up, and we're in the middle. So if we turn both of those to the left,
Then that would be 1.
is it going to take us all the way to 1?
That's yeah. I'm agreeing with you. I'm thinking that like, if we only turned the blue one to the left, we would go to 2 because
Yeah,
we've
and then
only
if-
moved 1 to the left.
Okay, and both all the way to the right would be 5.
Yes.
Blue straight up, but red turned to the right would be 4.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But then we've got the reverse buttons too.
Anybody want to do a check on the pedestal? Or do we just want to dive in?
Yeah, I'd like to do like a check on the pedestal, see if there's anything else like on the sides or like writing buttons, things we're missing, etc.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
You got it. Sent it. And I have the chat minimized because I'm an idiot,
Where's
so
the
that's a
6?
6, so that's terrible.
No, this is far more advanced than you've seen, and you can't
Never seen
really,
4 buttons before.
You can't really discern. I mean, it's a lot of mechanics, but you can't really discern anything other than a lectern standing here with knobs and dials and the lever.
Molecular alloys and
I kind of want to just hit one of the buttons and see what it does without the knobs, but I'm afraid of what that's going to do.
I mean, I'm happy to do it.
where does the shifter look like it's at in?
It's at the very
Is the
top.
picture pretty? It's at the very top. Okay,
And it's very clear there's only one way it can go.
and that's down.
Yep.
Well, do we want to turn the knobs or do you want to hit a random button?
I say we hit the red button and see what happens.
Of course, the red one.
Hit the red button.
So I will remind everybody, please place your tokens where you are.
I'll say I'm on this side of the pedestal.
And I'm going to just assume all the NPCs are just chilling in here with you guys.
Yeah, we're cramming in.
This is the okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think I'm where. Well, actually, I was up by the tubes.
So who's doing the thing? Who's pushing the button? Am I pushing
I'll
the
hit the
button?
button. You guys good with the red button, or do you want to do the other one?
Lucky red.
All right.
Good.
So I'm gonna hit the red button.
So as you push that red button, the stone door
Okay.
above the entrance just slams down as quickly as possible, and
Wow.
there are no exits. You are stuck in this room, airtight.
We are one step closer to drowning. Thank you.
Cool.
No. So next time, let's remember we have an immovable rod.
Damn.
I don't even think we noticed that there was a door. Like
Yeah, I did not. I did not.
As you looked up, it was very like flush with the ceiling. There was no like. You would have been
There's no
like, "Oh, that's a
indication.
door." Yeah.
So is it
Well, maybe
completely
the-
dark in here, or are there torches on the wall?
There's like mood lighting.
There's okay.
Do we want to hit the blue button or maybe the red one more time? And
Oh, that's right. I
You
forgot
know,
we had
open
that guy.
I'm scared to hit the red one again. Yeah, I guess try hitting the red one again. See if the door opens.
So as you hit the red one, it's almost like you can't push it.
oh,
Blue
No.
button, or do you want to mess with the knobs?
hey, no
let's try the
whammies.
knobs.
No whammies. Blue button. Go.
I'll move over and hit the blue button.
As you hit the blue button, it doesn't do anything.
Water. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're checking off boxes here, guys. I think that's good.
So when I went to hit the red button the second time, and the blue button, did they both feel like they could move, or did either one feel like they couldn't move? Was there resistance to either of them?
I'm
second
sorry,
time.
say that again.
Was there resistance to the buttons when I pushed them, or did they both still
No.
act like they could be pushed?
So the first time when you pushed it, you feel like a mechanical click. Second time you push it, it's just like
Bushy.
yeah. It's a good
Okay.
way to put it. As you push it in, it just kind of like it's almost as if it just would very very little force would go into it.
Okay. So it still moved. Well, I guess we're gonna have to try something.
Are we gonna twist the dials there?
Dials, or just pull the handle and hope for the best. I feel like the handles is probably the scariest right here.
Yeah,
the handle
let's-
to me is a big no.
Leave the. I don't want to touch the handle.
It's got a star on it though. I mean, that means
It's
clearly a star.
it's also a piece of gold, and if we
Big
had
red
a
flag.
certain spirit talking to us at the moment, would probably be telling somebody to grab that.
I don't have that spirit
great.
anymore.
Yeah, I know.
That
That's what I'm saying. But
reminds
like, if we had it,
God.
because
Oh.
it's gold, I think it would be like, you have to take that.
Oh.
Why don't we try
Let's-
turning the blue knob and see if it lights up that number 2?
Try the blue. Yes, try the blue.
All right, try the blue knob.
Turn the
Left
blue
or-
knob to the left.
To the
To
left.
the left. So I'll move it to the left.
As
To the
you
left, to the
as
left.
you move that blue knob to the left, you see the green light shift from the number 3 to the number 2, and then
Okay.
instantly pops back into the center position. So
The knob does?
The knob does. So as you turn it, it doesn't stay there. It will just instantly go back.
But
Okay.
the number 2 is still lit.
Yes, correct.
So you then hit it again.
Try one more time, see if it goes to the 1.
Okay.
So as you turn it to the left again, the light shifts to the number 1.
Okay. Now what? Do we hear like anything happening? Well, No?
Just the only thing that changed as you look back out into the hallway, you see that the same configuration is across. And I'm gonna take a quick time out.
did the door go up?
Oh no, sorry, yeah, you can't. You
No,
can't
we
see the
don't
doors
see
yet.
shit.
I'm
So
gonna-
we turned the blue knob twice and got over to 1, lit up, and that's it. So
That's it.
Correct.
I'm
you
thinking-
didn't hear anything. You didn't. I mean, the door is still shut.
Well,
That's my bad.
I'm
If we're
thinking
gonna
we need to
move
pull that
any of
handle,
those.
commit to the change.
No. Have we touched any of the buttons yet?
You touch the red slammed the door down. You touch the red again, it didn't do anything. You touch the blue it felt that same mushy like the red was.
And then nothing otherwise happened.
And nothing that
Shall
discernible happened that you could tell.
There's got to be another door that blue one controls. Like if these cogs move around and they line up the doors just right. I hate to say it, but I think that handle is step 2, guys.
I do too.
I don't. I mean, we determined that the 1 is kind of the configuration we want because that opening in the star room going north. We're there. That crystal's lit.
Have we pushed the blue button since we've moved the light?
No.
Do it. Try it.
I'll try the button. Blue.
Okay. As you press that button, you hear a very loud, and it almost shakes the room you're in, and it's just this turning, and you just feel the floor beneath you rumble.
I think that was something turning.
Okay, that's good. I think that's good news. Try the red again. Maybe the door will open now.
All right. What happens if I hit the red button?
Nothing.
Is there any way we could tell which way it was moving? Could we feel like a push to one side? And
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I would be curious about that too.
What if you want to call those out for me?
sorry.
3.
Oh, that's a 19 again.
Good job, bro.
You can't.
Okay.
You're able to discern that it is what you think these cog platforms are
Okay.
moved, but you can't tell which way it did move.
Something moved, but I have no idea. We got to get that door open now and then go out and look, I think. Because was it our room that moved, or was it feeling the grumbling of a different room moving?
You can't tell.
Can't tell. Okay.
Your room rumbled and shaked very bad.
Whatever we do, I don't think we touched the lever. We have nothing bad has happened to us yet, right?
I mean, we're locked in this room,
But
so
locked
that's
in the
pretty
room.
bad.
Okay, so we're locked in the room. Let's think about this. The blue seems to control movement, right? The lever makes the lights move to different places, and the button makes something happen. We felt it. I think it's the room's moving. Red seems to have done something bad.
We haven't touched the red dial yet.
Yeah, we haven't touched the red dial, so I'm wondering if that just commits the change of some room. So if we move the red dial and hit the red button, it would commit that move. I'm willing to try it if we think we need to move it.
Well, if we're saying no to the handle, I mean, that's...
Is there anything around the room, any writing, any inscriptions or murals or anything like that, other than the one with the room configurations?
What happens if I'm going to move the red one to the right one
Okay, so
and nothing else?
as you move that red dial, you feel everybody in this room. You feel this connection, this link to something else, and it's almost like the thoughts you've heard in your head before, but as that red dial turns, you hear, what is it now?
Turn to
Dora,
left back.
what do you want?
I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna turn the lever back the other way and hit the button.
Okay, as you turn the as you turn the lever, nothing changes.
Was it like a sinister sounding voice?
It I mean, it wasn't like
Okay, yeah, I'm just...
it was more.
Okay.
It was more like exhausted of.
Oh.
Irritated.
Who did he ask for?
Just ask.
Is that Binks asking that, or is that?
No, that's Binks asking the group. Like, we turned it back, right? We turned it...
As you say that,
Oh.
it says,
Shit.
"Is this not Gora? Who is this?"
I'm gonna...
Okay, I'm turning the. So we turned it left to.
I turned it right once.
You turned it to the right,
Yep.
and that's what caused this. Turn
Yep.
it to the left and hit the button. I'm
He
doing
did
it.
that, and he said nothing happened.
Nothing changed.
Back to the right and hit the button. telling everybody to be quiet.
Yep, so we put it back to the right. Hit the button.
As you turn back to the right, you feel that almost that link stop. But as you hit the button, it's that same mushy feel. Door still closed.
So we don't hear the. We don't think we hear. We don't feel that connection to the voice. Nothing else happened.
So,
Shit.
so
Okay.
we turned it to the right. We pressed the button. Magic voice in head. We turn it back to the right and press the button. So with the same direction 2 times. And that turned it off.
Ooh, yeah.
So what does left? What does left in the button do?
What is the name of this other character that we brought with us? Was there a name for that one?
Lucanu.
That's
Lucanu.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
We have dubbed her Lou.
Yes.
Lucanu.
Dude, when I read that, I'm like, that's kind of a cool name. Then you say it aloud, and you're like, oh wow, that's the dumbest thing I've ever said.
All right, you want me to move it, Vinny? To the left.
Thanks.
Well, what if we?
How long have we been in here?
You've been in here about 10 minutes. From start to finish, I would say.
What if we have somebody act as Gora? Was that the name?
Yep.
And just say, "Hey, we closed the door. Can you open it for us?" I forgot how to open it.
No.
That's
No,
risky. 'Cause
No,
we don't know
all
what kind-
right.
if we can have this connection, we don't know what power it has.
And it's not one of those.
Edges
It's
us
not.
all.
It's not one of the voices we've been hearing before, because they've never asked us who we are.
No. But he
Dave.
he did sound tired and kind of fed up. Like maybe this is common practice.
Nothing in here is common practice.
All right. Well, let's pin that for now. I mean, we may have to come back.
I'd like to ask Artis and Lou if they know the name Gora at all. Does that sound? Does that ring any bells for them? Any familiarity?
No, I've never heard that. Not in anything I've ever read. What about you, Lou? I'm afraid no.
D&D for one.
All right. So, do we want to move the red one to the left?
So,
We're back to the right. What do we
Process
think?
of elimination. Yep.
To the left.
Shit.
So I think I'm right. I'm in front of it right now, right? Because I reached over and forced us to turn off the link.
Yeah, I mean, I am directly in front of it, but you
I would say it's
After the side of it.
big enough for both of you to stand there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to punch Travis and move him out of the way.
No. I mean, it was more like a reach in to turn the
So
dial
this
real
is
quick.
like a ghost pottery session where you're behind Victon.
I'm done for the night.
I'm not in the middle of it this time.
Willow,
Are you turning it left?
Yeah, let's try it.
Yep.
Go ahead, Trav.
As you turn the dial left, nothing happens.
We turn the dial and press the button.
Yeah, as you press the button, it's still mushy.
Okay.
As if there's nothing mechanical to push. As if
Did we feel
whatever-
that connection? Sorry, I
Go
cut
ahead,
you
no,
off.
go ahead.
When we felt that connection, was it because we turned it? Because I don't remember hitting the button afterwards.
The moment you turned it, you feel that in
Okay.
your head.
Okay.
How's that lever looking?
It's not looking good.
All right, leather or voice? That's where I'm at. What do you
I'm
guys think?
scared the lever will fill the room with goop.
I was kind of concerned about that. Or gas or whatever. I wonder.
So back to the right with the red one?
So if let's say we pull the lever, right? If the goop comes out of the pipes, what could we do about stopping up the pipes?
I don't have anything to stop up the pipe with. There's 3 of them, so I'm not seeing anything.
Is there any mud or anything?
There's the slime in the corner, but it's not very viscous. It's
Well,
as you pick up if you were to touch the slime, it would just fall through the fingers.
I have these 2 1-gallon water skins. I mean, maybe we can fill them up and kind of shove them in. And
I think you could easily find bedrolls.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about
I was
to say.
gonna say-
I have an extra set of clothes, like my old clothes. I still have them.
You have your nice clothes that you bought.
Isn't that what I'm wearing? I can't remember. Yeah, I got my nice clothes. You can throw those in there.
Then he did the sexy dance. Okay, so yeah, as you take these and shut, and it's not a very big hole, so it's not a lot of material. You get them packed in there pretty tight.
no
I
way.
don't like this. I don't like this.
Lever or the red switch?
As you pull the lever, you all die.
Yeah. So have we've determined we can turn to the right and talk to this voice, or we can pull the lever.
That is
Please
our
don't.
current understanding.
Please
That's my
don't.
current understanding.
Please don't talk to the voice.
Okay. Do we want to maybe put some force behind what we've stuffed in there just in case?
Do
Like
we
have somebody.
Do we have a reasonable So if we're examining our work, right?
You would say it's packed pretty tight.
It's packed pretty tight.
Like
Okay.
if you were to try and push it, it doesn't move very far. Like you
Alright.
have stuffed it very well.
I want to go to the door and just check on it and see if I can lift it up.
You cannot. So as you look at the door, it has sealed so tight that you would not be able to even get your fingers underneath it to move
Okay.
it.
Then I
You
will
see
go.
no light. You can't. If you were to lay on the ground and try and look through the crack,
Mhm.
you'd see no light on the other side.
What about that concrete thing that Willow has? Isn't there something where like that?
Maybe
Remembering her power.
Stone form. Or
I have meld into stone, but that turns me into stone.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. But yeah, yeah. Okay. Anyway. All right. What do you want? What do you want to do? Pull the lever.
So the other thing we could try is we could try all the different blue combinations. Maybe the door opens when we pick the right one.
I'll start moving the. Do you want to do the lever to the right or to the left?
Go to the
To the
left.
left earlier,
Go to
right?
the well, we've gone one to the left, so we've gone to 2.
We're on
So
one.
we
Didn't
can
we?
hit left again, and it should take us to 1.
no,
thought we were already on
you
one.
went to 1.
Yeah,
Did
we
we
went
do-
all the way.
Yes.
Do we do it twice, or was it just one?
We did it twice to go to 1.
You
Okay.
turn the lever
Alright.
twice, and then you hit the blue button, and that's when you
Both
felt
times
the
to
rumbling.
the left.
Okay. Turn it to the right once and move to 2.
All right.
And the light
to the right.
follows right to the 2.
We don't feel any movement, right? Because we didn't hit the button.
Correct.
Hit the button.
Okay, so
Button.
you feel that same rumbling and shaking, and you hear things outside turning, but no change in your room.
Back to 3.
Same thing. So as you turn to 3, you hear the rumbling, and you feel the rumbling. You hear something turning. No change in your room.
Okay, I'm gonna do the blue to the left twice to go back to 1.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna hit the blue lever again to the left, and what happens?
Nothing.
Okay, so we're back at 1.
Well, did you hit the button to 1? I'm
I did not have. I just meant we're back to 1 being lit up.
Okay.
So do we want to go back to 1, or do you want me to flip it back to go left more?
Let's go to number 4.
So 3 times to the right, presumably to get to number 4.
And you can track as where the light goes underneath the numerical puzzles.
I just wasn't sure what would happen after 3.
Yeah, so as you go to 4, you see 4 lit up. Are you pressing the button?
Yep.
Okay, so you feel that same rumble. You hear the outside changing. Nothing changes in your room.
Okay.
All right, there's got to be a trick to this.
I'm gonna go
Every-
pull the lever. Just kidding. I'm just
Somebody's
kidding.
dying.
I'm not really.
I mean, we can. Have we could? I think we all ought to spread out and try and do try and get make sure we've checked every single corner of this place. Can we take some time and do that?
Do what?
Just touch everything, like the walls, the floors, the ceilings. Let's examine every inch of this place before we pull that lever.
Okay.
Okay, so if everybody wants to give me a perception check.
10.
damn it, 4.
9. I rolled a nat 1.
Invicted.
Oops, sorry.
An 8. Yes, you guys
God, fucking hell, man.
all under 10. You can't find anything. It seems like it's a pretty stone room to you.
Does perception count as a wisdom check?
It
Since it says it uses wisdom.
uses your wisdom modifier, but it breaks it down. It's like a sub check because you can be
Okay.
proficient in perception.
So when that Papazotl says I have advantage on a wisdom check, it does not apply to perception. It doesn't matter with this one since it was only 1 point, but
Clever
I'm just looking to
call.
understand for future reference. Okay, thank you.
Chat says pull the lever.
Pull the lever, clunk.
Roll the lever!
I'm still leaning towards.
Why do we even have that lever?
Me
I love that movie so much.
too.
I love
It's
the
good.
reference of the plot hole. How did we get here? Got me. By all accounts, we shouldn't have beaten him here. Anyway, that's that. So
Let's do it. Fuck it.
Lever.
Lever. Duck and cover.
So I'm gonna grab the lever and pull it.
As you pull the lever, you feel just the floor under you give way. I'm just kidding. Nothing happens. So as you pull that lever, Binks, standing by those pipes, you do hear something rush out of them, but then stop where you guys have packed all of that cloth and clothes into.
Is there like different gears on this
Is it a
lever?
slot-
Like clicks
yeah.
into one, and
Nope.
can you
So
keep
as
going
you pull
down?
it down, you go all the way down. The moment you pull it all the way down, it clicks and stays.
Yeah, these tubes are filling up.
Can I push it back forward? Back up to the position it was in?
You cannot. It is locked in the down position.
Oh,
Now turn the blue button and just
Yeah, I was
smash.
gonna say, what happens if I hit
Turn the
that?
blue button and smash.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hitting the blue button. That's the only one that hasn't done anything to us.
As you hit the blue button, where was your light? Where did the light leave off at?
we went back to 1, did we?
I think the
No, we were on 4.
you were on
We
four,
were on 4.
and you didn't change it. As you click the blue button, it is just that same. You don't feel the mechanical behind it. It's just that mushy.
Okay, so nothing happens. Back to the voice,
Turn
folks.
smash.
Who's gonna talk to this guy?
Don't do it.
You'll do it?
No.
He said don't do it.
No.
Oh,
We should
don't do
not.
it.
We should not do this. There's gotta be a way out.
I'm gonna ask Binks, can you tell if the sound is coming out of one or all 3 of the pipes?
DM.
You can tell it would have come out of all 3 pipes.
Okay.
Yeah, these are, and I'll kind of like push on each
Okay.
bag that we have stuffed in there. And it's like, yeah, there's some pressure behind it on all 3.
How long has it been?
It's been about 15 minutes total.
15 minutes?
So 5 minutes is the last time you ask.
Are we there yet?
I would like to shift into a rhinoceros and break the fucking door down.
Right, not the right.
What happens if I hit the red button right now?
It's mushy. So both buttons right now have no mechanical push to them. It is just floating buttons.
Maybe let's get the light on 2.
Yep.
Try the red button.
As you move the light to 2 and push the red button, you get that same squishy floating button feel.
But we want to hit the blue button, right? To actually move it. Is that the button you want to push, Binks? The blue button?
Well, the red button is what closed the door.
Yep.
So I'm
I'm
thinking
just making
maybe
sure
if
that I know
we're,
what.
we're in the next room over, maybe hitting the button, see if the door comes up.
Yep.
Didn't work.
I was looking to understand what you were trying.
Yeah.
Okay, so in a little bit of panic, I'm just going to do 1, hit the button, same red button, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you're just gonna hit the button a couple times.
Yes, the red button one
Every
time on
combination.
each number, not the blue button. So I'm not like.
Okay. So
making
as you turn the blue dial and push the red button on each number, you get the same feel across the entire thing, where the light moves,
Okay.
but the red button has no mechanics behind it.
Okay, so we tried all 5. Door's not coming back with that
The
button.
red button doesn't twist, right?
I guess we didn't try turning the button.
As you try to turn the button, you can't turn the button. You can turn the
Okay.
dials.
Hey, now we know.
It's a good thought.
So I think we've determined that the blue one only does these numbers. The red button closes the door, and that's all it's done for so far.
Chris.
Pretty solid button. It's worth it.
So, what happens if I move the red one to the left once?
Nothing.
Have
And
we
a second time.
tried?
Sorry.
Try and hair up, lights off.
Try smashing them in at the same time.
Yeah, what
Hair
happens? if I
down,
do it-
glasses on. My favorite Arrested Development bits.
I say that to my wife all the time.
I do it to mine too.
So I move the red one to the left a second time. Anything happen?
No, nothing.
No connections, no sounds. Okay. The only thing left is to move this thing to the right then, and talk to this voice.
Have we tried hitting both buttons at the same time?
I can do that.
Nothing happens.
Try kicking it.
No.
I'm gonna sit in the corner and just kick rocks for a while.
Yeah, it's really fun. You should try and break the control panel. Make this
I wanna hack
a
it.
lot easier.
What would I have to roll to hack it?
Hack
With my hacker
You gotta
skills.
tweak the mainframe, tweak the
a
PRAM.
computer hacking skills.
It's a Unix language. I know this.
I know this.
If I look in the groove where the lever is, can I see anything physically restricting the handle from going back up? That maybe could be pushed down. Do I see anything blocking the handle?
Give me an intelligence check.
Can I cast guidance on him?
That's a save. Give me a check.
That is a save. Oh God, I'm an idiot. I forgot how that works.
So
17.
looking at it and kind of studying it, and so we're at about 20 minutes have gone by total. So looking at it, and you get that there's some complex mechanical components underneath it that are holding it together, but you do not have the tools to get in there.
You are not elite hacksaw, okay?
This lever doesn't look like it's budging, folks. Oh,
It's actually
I'm
open in Elvish.
all I've got left is to talk to this voice.
It's only been like
20 minutes in. The water's been running for 10 minutes. Do we notice any change in the pipes? Does it seem like the stuff in there is getting fully saturated, dripping out anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay, still well stuck.
Goofta. I'm just gonna move back into this corner and kind of sit down and relax a
Why
little
don't you
bit.
druid craft your way out?
I'm gonna cast Thunderwave on the door. We're talking to the person. Homies, it's our only choice.
Do you want to cast Thunderwave on the door?
I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody. Nah.
You have Binks, Vinny, Victon, Azaka right by you, and the control panel.
Nah, not fast.
I mean, we can't. I don't want to discourage you from doing things.
I'm gonna call lightning onto the control panel.
You have overloaded
Thunderous smite.
We're gonna talk to the person.
So why don't we wait
For what?
for more time?
I assume that the rumbling after we change the number and hit the blue button, it does stop after a period of time. It's not still vibrating, right?
I'm serious. Maybe it's like on a timer.
It's been 20 minutes.
Okay, so
I'm gonna go sit down by Binks.
So it's been 20 minutes. It wants us to talk to the voice. This place wants us to talk to the voice. That's what this place wants us to do. How about we try doing what this place doesn't want us to do?
Okay.
I mean, I'm willing to sit here for a while, as long as those pipes hold up.
You guys want some lunch? So let's just have a bite to eat. Let's just take a rest for a minute.
I'm not interested in any food right now, but thank you.
All right. Does anybody need a short rest?
No, I'm good on.
How's our party of hangers on?
They're good. Fully healed.
I'm
Okay,
gonna.
I'm not great on as my lay on hands pool, but That's not get a short rest.
I'm gonna druid craft some of those like whirly gigs, and just start throwing them up in the air and watch them.
Okay.
Just kind of passing some time if we're sitting and waiting. I'm just.
How long do you guys want to sit and wait for?
2 hours later.
I mean, I was just gonna say, like, an hour, 2 hours.
Okay. So
2 hours.
as you reach about the hour point, you notice slowly that slime starts to drip out of those pipes. And it does start accumulating on the ground below you. As you reach the hour 10-minute mark, that slime continues. And it's not a lot, but it's covering that area all the way to the 2-hour mark. The entire floor has been covered in this small, like very little, so just maybe less than an inch, has been covered in this slime. Nothing else is covered.
Not ready to talk to that voice yet, Vinny?
All right. I can't ask you to wait any longer.
Who wants to talk?
So are we gonna pose as the person that should be down here, or are we gonna play it dumb and?
Why don't we try honesty?
I like honesty, but we don't know who I like honesty, but we don't know who this is. We don't know what their intentions are. I don't know that I like the idea of lying either. It's a hard one. Because we don't know what Gora is. We don't know if they're male, female. What language they speak. Presumably it would be common. I'm assuming that we heard that voice in common.
You understood that voice, correct?
So presumably they do speak common, but we don't. I don't know that we know enough to be able to lie successfully. We could lie, just might not be good. What do you guys think? And
It's
does
worth a
anybody
shot.
want to talk to him, or
I don't
Go
feel
as a group.
comfortable.
I'll do it.
all right? We'll have you volunteered. Put my hand on it and flip the red one to the right.
I'm gonna go sit down in the corner next to Lou.
Okay.
I'll turn it, and I'm going to look over at Willow,
As you turn it,
and I'm staying where I am.
again, you all feel that link back into your brains, every single one of you, and you hear that same voice say, "Gora, I'm busy. What do you need?"
I can't remember how to get out of this room.
Wait, who is this?
Gora. Gora. This is Gora.
It's, they laugh and
Hello, my name is Gora.
this is not Gora. Who is this?
Your mama.
Well, my mother has been dead a long time. Just curious. Where's Gora?
I have been put under a spell. I'm Gora. My voice changed.
So what are you doing?
Trying to get out of these rooms.
Which room are you in?
Can I tell where the voice is coming from at all?
It's coming directly into your head.
Purely telepathic.
Alright, so I'm gonna assume maybe they know what I'm thinking. So I'm in the control panel room. I'm an adventurer. I'm stuck and I need help out.
Well, why didn't you start with that? That is much more interesting to me than pretending to be Gora, my mother.
Who's Gora?
Gora is my handler. Who are you?
Willow.
Willow. Who else was in there with you? I heard a second voice.
I'm Victon.
Oh, hello. That's not the same voice I heard before. So
I was talking to myself.
Oh, So just the two of you. What are you? What brings you to? What brings you to this area? I mean, this is rare. I don't see
come
this
on.
very often.
So we're not gonna lie to you. There's about 10 of us here.
Whoa.
I was just gonna say that.
10 of you. What are you guys doing?
3, 4. I mean, it's about 8. Sorry, we're trying our best to be honest with you.
We're trying to get through here.
I mean, I
We need
appreciate
help.
I appreciate your honesty. I don't get to talk to, anybody other than Gora, and all he wants is yap yap yap. Go do this. Go do that. So, I mean, what are you doing? This is pretty.
Sure.
This is a pretty dangerous place.
Yes, we're aware we've lost a couple of our friends actually along the way. We're presently trying to find a way to the next floor down.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I'm only on this floor. But so I mean, what floor is this? How many floors have you guys been on?
You are presently on floor number 5.
Wow, number 5. I don't even remember how I got here. I just, as long as I've been here, I just remember being here.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel the same way.
Well, I mean, at least something. We got something to like. So, what kind of adventures have you been on? You should tell me a story.
You want to hear a story?
Yeah.
So,
I'm
A lovely lady.
I'm super interested in.
so how familiar with the world, right? You know what a jungle is, right? You know what a tree is. Okay. So we found ourselves in this place void of beings like ourselves, people. Okay. Humanoids. And we came across these people who look kind of like frogs. They have kind of wet skin. They like water. Do you know frogs?
No, I know water though.
So I'll proceed to tell the story of us meeting the Grung and their leader, I forget his name, who had gone crazy trying to call Nang Nang. And I'll tell him the whole story. And how on our way out, or on our way in, how we had lost a friend. And that's about it. That was halfway through our journey. That seemed a long time ago.
Well, I mean that's super interesting, but what are you doing here?
Binks.
What is a Binks? What is that?
That would be me. I'm one of the 8 in here. I mean, if you want,
You sound so fresh.
so fresh and so clean.
So fresh and full of love, life.
We are here doing something greater than any one of us.
Did he say he sounds so fresh?
Yeah.
He was saying I sound fresh.
Was that actual dialogue, or was that just a joke?
No, that was actual dialogue.
Okay, all right.
We have a job to do. And
What is that? What are you doing?
well, right now it's to get
guys
out
are-
of this
You guys are
room.
talking in a lot of generics.
Well,
I'm growing
just-
not interested in
No, I think
just tell him.
it would be easier if, maybe we met face to face and you kind of help us get out of this room. But
I
I mean,
don't know anything about rooms. Okay.
oh well.
Whenever Agora summons me, it's to clean something up over in my area here, and I never have
Well-
seen Gora. I never get to see the man behind the handle there, but
You said you know water, right?
Yeah.
Are you in water?
Yes, I'm in water.
Okay.
But I mean,
Well, hey.
I'm growing bored of this conversation.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey. So it's been real nice talking to you, man.
Yeah,
Unless
we're
you want to give specifics, it's.
Yeah, we're not the best company. I do apologize.
I mean,
Gloomy Gus is over here.
do we? And I'll kind of whisper to Vinny. Do we tell him like what we're doing? Like,
What do you want to tell me? I mean, is there something?
well, fine.
Just tell him.
We're trying to get rid of the death's curse.
And what is that?
That's something that is kind of ravishing everything on the in the world above ground here.
I mean, that sounds. I mean, I'll let you guys get back to adventuring.
I appreciate it.
Good luck. If you're
Yeah,
ever,
good luck.
if you're ever in the water over here, drop me a line and
All right.
we'll talk.
Okay. Are there any other channels on this thing? That
I don't know. He chimes in and
God.
tells me to do something, and
all right.
then.
May I ask what your name is before?
He's really an awful life.
Do you know where she's at?
Where? Who's at?
Gora? Gora?
Gora.
I have never met Gora. I've never seen Gora. He only
You can't
talks
tell
to-
where she's at with your mind?
No, he only talks to me here.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Thanks for nothing, a-hole.
Can I ask your name before?
Yeah, it's Gully Roll. Sorry, his name's awful. Gully Rule.
Golly.
Okay.
I'll type it for everybody. Might make it a little bit
Man.
easier.
And has Gora ever mentioned a control room with a door? Nothing?
And you feel that link cut.
And what happens if I move the lever to the right again?
You feel it pop back on and then cut out.
I'm gonna just cast Detect Magic in the room.
Okay, so
See if I can find anything.
you cast Detect Magic, and the only thing lighting up is you guys, which all of your magical items, and the control panel. You get no other magical essence.
How's the liquid on the ground looking? How thick after that
It's
conversation?
it's a steady trickle. I mean, it's not like up to your knees or anything. It's maybe an eighth.
It's
of
not
an
even
inch.
an inch. Okay.
You're good.
Can I look around the room again in a little bit of frustration this time?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Investigation. E. Oh, 11.
Yeah, you see the same things you found before. And remind me.
I'm gonna kick the control panel.
Roll a d20 and add your strength modifier for me, please. Okay, roll a 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Oops.
Oopsie poopsie.
Ipsy poopsie. So it would be 4.
Okay, so as you kick it, you see like it kind of shoddily just like move, and it's kind of the top has become moved a little bit. You feel like if you went any harder, it would probably break.
Go
We're
berserk on
dismantling
it.
this.
Yeah. Let's not do that again.
Okay.
No, what if we need to dismantle it? And, like, we've tried every combination.
But we don't. If we dismantle this and we can't get the room
Then
to
we
the combination
won't be
we
able to-
want, we're in trouble. That's
Yeah.
So
the only
And then
objection I
we
have
sit
to
here and twiddle our thumbs and it fills with slime.
what crystal did you guys leave it off on? 1 or
5.
okay? So as you hit the 2.5 hour mark, that door just goes. all the
I
way
fucking
down.
told you. Yeah?
I hate the tombs.
Yeah?
Okay, now what? Like,
So
Where
number
we going?
5.
So
Put,
now we
Can
know.
we put the whole before we do anything? Let's put that rod up.
No, we figured it out. This was
Yeah.
done. This was done by the red button. By itself, right? We pushed the button, the door came down.
We do know that happened. But we don't know if there's any other situation that might cause that door to close.
We've tried every other combination.
To open it, the door was already closed.
So let's see what happens. Let's move the blue dial and hit the button. I want to see what
Which number
happens.
do you want to? All right.
So I'm gonna go to the edge of the door. I will put the immovable rod where that door was.
Okay. So to look, as you're looking out the door, you see the entrance from the door into that gear that had like the acidic drops on it. If you remember, it had the dragon murals.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't see the door into the grassy one anymore. Those are no longer connected.
Understood.
Just close that head out.
Okay, so where are we moving it to?
Are you
So-
putting up that rod first, or
We're currently on number 5.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, Travis, you're right. We came in the middle, and we're now currently on the left, and we are on the star because it's the same in every single picture. That's an unchanging room.
Mm-hmm.
So we're currently on number 5. We can walk into the acid one, and it's a dead end. Or there's a door that seems to go, like, off to nowhere.
Yep. So Devin, you figured out my cog puzzle. So where the breaks, you get the idea that where the breaks are in that pentagon.
Pentagon.
Yeah. As I said, I'm like, that is not correct at all. I was waiting for anybody else to call me on it. But so
I thought you were waiting for the words that you were trying to say.
No. I was just teaching my daughter trapezoids and pentagons today. So as you look at that pentagon, you see the door, and then it goes up. So where you see the breaks in those pentagons, you realize that that is probably where the doorways are on the cogs itself.
All
So
right.
we
And
have
at this point, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break.
Oh!